Hello, my name is Logan Shaw, and welcome to Logan's Story. Today we're going to talk about a new series called Events of Disney, where we look into every event of Disney up until now and what made it such a big empire. Starting with the Laugh-O-Grams, 1923 and 1928. Thank you for coming. Let's get into it. Okay, so Walt Disney, coming out of Illinois with his brother Roy, making an empire so big, not yet to be seen. And there seems to be something great about doing such a thing like that. And with that being said, what is the overall bearing point of what makes Disney so successful? Well, it can start with the Laugh-O-Grams. See, the thing is, the Laugh-O-Grams featured a bunch of different things listed here. But the Laugh-O-Grams are not what's making Disney so popular. It would be later in 1923 where he would actually establish the Disney Company, or the Disney Brothers. But was really established as the Walt Disney Company. In 1928, we see the first feature of Mickey Mouse. Here it is. Steamboat Willie was a successful journey in terms of Disney, and ends up being one of the biggest things Disney has ever created. Despite the fact of our next subject, we're going to focus on the 20s. What makes these years so pivotal in the making of Walt Disney's company? Well, the thing is, when you have a Laugh-O-Gram or a Alice comedy or a Disney reference to Mickey Mouse, there's a lot of these things that come into play. But what is one thing that we can say about Mickey Mouse, Walt Disney, and Roy Disney? They are all hardworking people and a hardworking cartoon. See, the original design for Mickey Mouse came from Walt Disney, but the working of the cartoon came from Ub Iwerks. And because of that, oh, by the way, the name Mickey Mouse came from Lillian Disney, who changed Walt Disney's mind in terms of naming him Mortimer. Thank God for Lillian Disney, because Mortimer just doesn't sit right for someone named Mickey. Now, that being said, the bigger grasp of everything that comes into detail, what is the small little intricate things that make it so grand and make Walt Disney's production company even more bigger than it is now? With new movies and new shorts and new things and new parts of entertainment in accordance to Disney's history. Well, let's go into detail. So, the Disney Company. Something that's big and on its toes, running under the command of Bob Iger. Where did Disney get its start? Like we said, Laugh-O-Grams, 1923, 1928. The most important years to date about the Disney Company, 1923, D23. The most important date to company reasons in terms of Disney's success. But the thing is, when you put it all together, there's nothing more astounding than seeing his company grow in terms of something that became a little cartoon studio to a major animation film studio that anyone can see and anyone can put their delight in terms of watching it. But here's the thing. The nooks and crannies that make the Disney studio so great is the little intricate parts to make color, the shapings due to make animation. The people who work under Disney are the prized possession of the Disney Company. Because if you didn't have cast members, if you didn't have animators, if you didn't have the actors portraying the people on screen, then what do you have? Nothing. You could have a company, but without the help of people around you, what could you really do? And that's what I'm trying to get to you today. What can you really do by yourself? And with the start of a company, can you do it by yourself? Or do you need people's help to get you there? Application, of course. You need people's help to get you there. I have a character I'm trying to work on named Leapfrog. And you see him at every beginning of the video. But without the proper help, I can't get him off the floor. I can't grow this YouTube channel knowing that I won't have some suggestions from people who actually love me, who want me to do more work like this. You need to have a group of people that love you and that love what you do and can help and support what you do. Because at the end of the day, it's you against the world. But wouldn't you want it to be you and the people who support you and the world? Doesn't that seem better to have a group of people behind you? I mean, think about it. All around the world, there are people who want to start businesses and they think they can start by themselves, but they can't. Disney knew this. That's why Roy is the business side and Disney is, well, the creative side. They're both different sides, but they both help each other out immensely. So just remember this when you think about going into business, just like Walt Disney did. You need people. You need people to help you to get to your business side. You need people to help you to get that business running no matter what your business is, no matter what your character is, no matter what you're doing. You need people. And if you're in the unfortunate sense of having no people, find people. Find people. Make friends. Do what you gotta do to be in the industry, or in the workplace you wanna be in, or in the business that you wanna be in. Do not be alone. Thank you for coming to my application. Let's close out. Thank you for coming to LogansStory. Thank you for coming to this events at Disney. There are more events scheduled for a later date, so keep an eye out for those. Also, the mission is 1,000 subscribers. You guys can even get that by hitting the share, like, and subscribe button right on the screen. Also by hitting that bell, and leave a comment if you can too. Thank you again, and peace.